2.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Sports Broadcasting Center. I'm Linc along with Jack Morgan and Myles Davis. Now over to Jack Morgan with some news about the Kawhi sweepstakes.
Last night, a blockbuster trade went down in the NBA. Paul George joined Kawhi Leonard and got traded to the Clippers for a plethora of first-round picks, Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi signed with the Clippers for 3 years, $103 million. This forms a dynamic duo to match the Lakers' dynamic duo, setting up a rivalry for years to come in LA.
When you think of comeback stories, a few come to mind, like the Red Sox racing a 3-game deficit to the dread Yankees in the 2004 ALDS. Boston went on to win the World Series that year for the first time since 1918. Or maybe the 1993 Buffalo Bills' incredible comeback in the AFC playoff game. The Bills trailed Houston 35-3 but somehow won 41-38. Now comeback means one word, Tiger. Tiger Woods is back and perhaps has cemented his place as the greatest golfer who ever lived after he won the Masters on Sunday for his first major win in 11 years. Woods started the day trailing the leader by 2 strokes. Hole 7, par 4, Tiger is 10 under. Here's his second shot. Tiger has some momentum going after having bogeys on holes 4 and 5 and hits this right next to the hole for an easy tap-in. Moving on to the next hole, Tiger going for birdie on hole 8 and knocks it in, which puts him at 12 under par. Hole 9 now, Tiger trailing Molinari hits this beautiful shot slowly rolling down the green, which allows him to tap it in for the next shot. This was a lot of momentum for Tiger and allowing him to begin to cement his place to win the Masters.
How long is the shot?
I have no clue.
Wow.
Time
right up there.
That's maybe.
And finally, Tiger, with his fate in his hands, taps it in on hole 18 to win the Masters by 1 stroke. The crowd is going crazy. Tiger is excited. And after all the hardships and obstacles, Tiger Woods claims his 5th green jacket. Now you see him hugging his son like he did with his father when he won his first major title.
By now we know that the Super Bowl generally is New England versus somebody else. This year it was the Rams, who entered Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta feeling especially lucky to be there after a controversial non-pass interference call that helped them advance out of the NFC Championship. All eyes were on 2 quarterbacks, the veteran Tom Brady at 41 years old and Jared Goff in just his 3rd year of the league. Brady and the Pats coach Bill Belichick looking to grab their 6th Super Bowl title in 9 tries together. Let's get right to the stats. Super Bowl 53 getting off with a good start. Let's see here. Tom Brady looks back, sees Edelman by the sideline, and he jukes and is pushed out at the 30. Right by the sideline. Now for a 42-yarder by Stephen Gostkowski. Starts the kick up here. And to the left, it's good. Nice one right there for the first points of the game. Now we have Jared Goff in the pocket. Is pressured. Taken out, rolls out right. Kyle Van Noy takes him down on 2 knees, and he is down. Now Tom Brady in the pocket, throws it to Edelman. Jukes gets over. He is still running. Can you believe that? And he is taken down by LaMarcus Joyner by the 45. He is piped up. Now Johnny Hekker with the punt. And this punt's special because look how far this goes. And look how far it rolls. This punt would end up being the longest punt in Super Bowl history while it rolls to the 29, picked up by Sam Shields. Johnny Hekker is really, really hyped right now after that.
I've never seen a highlight that included a punt.
Now, Jared Goff taking the snap in the pocket, throws it out to Woods, and he makes the catch right by the 30. Now we get right back to Greg Zuerlein with a 53-yarder. No doubt about it. Sinks with a field goal for the tie, 3-3. Tom Brady in the pocket, throws it deep to Gronk, and he survives, makes it all the way to the 2nd. Now Sonny Michel punches in for the touchdown, putting the Pats up by 7. First touchdown of the game. Jared Goff back in the pocket, throws it deep to tie it up to Woods, and he drops it. Here Goff goes again, once again, right to Woods again, and it's picked off by Stephon Gilmore. That was a floater right there, easy grab right there, and that will shut down the game. The Pats will knee it, and that will be their 6th title.
Did we already talk about a comeback? Maybe this one is on par with Tigers' remarkable victory. Virginia last year became the first number 1 seed to lose to a 16 seed in the NCAA tournament. The loss to UMBC was a shocker and an embarrassment to the Cavaliers. But last night, here was Virginia back again playing Texas Tech for the national championship. For two teams known for their defense, there was lots of offense in this one. Let's start off the highlights with DeAndre Hunter heading straight to the rack, and no doubt about it there, getting it to go over Jared Culver. Ty Jerome returned the favor back to Hunter, and he'll get it back for 3. That would put Virginia up by 3, and now we jump to the second half, where Jared Culver gets open for an easy mid-range, and the lead was cut to 7, and it would stay under single digits for a very long time. Now it's a 6-point lead for Virginia. Kyle Guy misses that, but look at Mamadi Diakate. And 1. And here's Moretti, who would pop the 3. It would go. So it's only a 1-point game. Texas Tech has came all the way back. Look at Jared Culver. The spin move, shaking and baking. 1-point Texas Tech lead. And now you look at Ty Jerome. He's going to give it back to DeAndre Hunter, and that will tie the ball game. We have OT here, folks. And now with under 2 minutes left, DeAndre Hunter looks like he was open for a second, but he drains the 3. That was such a clutch shot. Let's see that one more time. Draining it over 2 Texas Tech defenders. And here is Jared Culver trying to get those back, but Diakate comes up with the block, and that would seal the game. Last gasp for Texas Tech, but that will do it. Virginia completes the comeback story and beats Texas Tech 85-77. What a game.
Indeed.
Charlotte is a fitting home for the NBA All-Star Game, as North Carolina is the home state for Michael Jordan, considered by many to be the league's greatest all-time player. As always, the All-Star Game is a gathering, an event, and an offensive explosion for the game's most spectacular stars. Let's go to the action where Team LeBron in black was hosting Team Giannis in white. Giannis trying to avenge his loss against Team LeBron with the help of returning players Steph Curry and Joel Embiid. 8 seconds in the first quarter, Charlotte's own Kemba Walker finds the Greek Freak for a nice jump in the first of many of this contest. Responding to that dunk, Kawhi is found wide open and drains the 3-point dagger. A little bit after, Kyle Lowry finds Blake Griffin for the 2-handed jam. One of the highlights of the game, D'Angelo Russell throws a lob pass to the Germanator himself, Dirk Nowitzki, who swishes the long 3. Later on, Ben Simmons sprints past multiple defenders to throw down the huge jam. Next, Ben Simmons finds Karl-Anthony Towns for the easy one-handed slam. Team Giannis, though, retaliates after those huge plays with a nice game momentum after Steph Curry hits up Giannis with a bounce pass alley-oop dunk. Dwayne Wade is found Kawhi Leonard for the nice 2-handed slam. Later on, James Harden hits a dagger from deep, which would cap off. Here's James Harden again, who finds LeBron, who finds Kyrie for the nice 2-handed slam dunk. Here is James Harden again, who's trying to and here at the end of the game, Steph Curry alley-oops it to himself for the 2-handed slam, but he cannot do much as Team LeBron beats Team Giannis by the score of 178-162.
Big news tonight coming from Cincinnati. The Reds took the Pirates deep in the NL Central matchup. However, that wasn't all. After the Pirates beat them 11-4, there was a big game brawl that happened, actually. reliever Amir Garrett, back in the top of the ninth inning, after making a stellar tag on shortstop Kevin Newman, was being chirped at by the Pirates bench, and one thing led to another, and a brawl occurred. Amir ran over to the bench and charged, leading to a 10-minute fiery, absolute duel. The melee lasted around 10 minutes, Yasiel Puig reigniting it after things had cooled down for a little bit. Both Garrett and Puig would be ejected for this. That's not the only news coming out of Cincinnati for tonight. A big three-way trade happening between the Padres, Indians, and Reds, sending Puig and former Padres player Franmil Reyes to the Indians, while Trevor Bauer, storied Indians pitcher, sending them to the Reds. That's all from me. Back to Myles Davis.
And that's it for a busy day in sports. For Linc Dan Savage and Myles Davis, I'm Jack Morgan. Thank you all for watching Sports Broadcasting Center, brought to you by SI Kids.